Can Saudi Arabia become a tourist hotspot? This is Inside AB. I'm Jeremy Lawrence and I'm joined here in the studio with Shayan Shakeel. Okay, Shay, you've been writing about this story this week. Saudi visas are coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, reportedly from April 1st. And they're going to allow access into the country in a way that it's never been able to do for the world before. So single women over 25 will be allowed access into Saudi Arabia. I mean, it does come with caveats. Tourists are being asked to travel in groups of 4 and arrange tour packages through operators. But still, I mean, Saudi Arabia kind of shut itself off from the rest of the world. So this is a huge step in a direction to promote tourism in the country.
Okay, and it's a big country. What's there to see?
Well, plenty of stuff to see. I mean, you have ancient history. The same people who called Petra their capital in Jordan also have a city in Saudi Arabia called Hejra, or the Medina Saleh. It was home to the Nabatean civilization, and so you have these really imposing structures that are about 2 millennia old that visitors can come and see and check out, and it's really quite elaborate, ordained. Facades and
on the UNESCO site.
Yeah, it's a UNESCO heritage site as well. Absolutely, it's one of a few in Saudi Arabia, in fact. But besides that, they also have very pristine beaches. In fact, I mean, unspoiled, untouched by humans. So great beaches, great opportunity. In fact, that coastline along the Red Sea is a huge advantage for Saudi Arabia.
I mean, all the way down there, as you can see.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a lot of diving spots, and they also want to convert 50 islands along the Red Sea into like an international class tourism destination with laws on par with the rest of the world.
Okay. So that could be quite huge for them, obviously. So if we do get all these tourists, and just let's make one caveat, we're talking aside from the religious tourists, because they do have many sort of millions of tourists who come.
Absolutely, about 40 million,
yeah, so they have the infrastructure for the holy cities, but we're talking about the rest of the country. So yes, for the rest of the country, what about the infrastructure?
Well, I mean, as you mentioned, the holy cities have developed infrastructure with lots of hotels, but the hotels and other businesses allied with tourism are noticing that there's a lot of potential in the rest of Saudi Arabia as well. The Marriott is investing $2 million to double its hotel capacity in Saudi Arabia by 2022, the same year that the first phase of that Red Sea project is supposed to come online. The Carlson Group has also opened, a number of hotels in Saudi Arabia and will continue to do so, including a Half Moon Bay resort in Al Khobar. So there's quite a lot. Saudi Arabia has approximately 14 million tourists that come into, the country, largely for religious tourism purposes in 2016. It wants to double it to 30 million by 2030. So that's only 12 years away. To get that number, places to stay in Saudi Arabia is going to require a lot of hotel investment, and the hotels know that.
Okay, let's talk about transport. It's a big city. How are people going to get around?
Well, Saudi Arabia is, you're absolutely right, is about 2 million square kilometers, huge. And so it has 27 airports. Now, Saudi Arabia is also trying to privatize and modernize those 27 airports. The most interesting infrastructure project is the Jeddah airport, which will have, right now you get 8 flights per hour. Once it's complete, the first phase in 2018, like in a few months, it'll have 35 flights per hour connecting it to, international destinations as well as local destinations through its new subsidiary called Flyadeal. Now, Flyadeal will fly, is growing its network to fly to a whole, range of destinations within Saudi Arabia. So international tourists can fly on Saudi Arabian Airlines and then get on Flyadeal and then go anywhere else they want to. So there's a lot of investment, and Saudi Arabian Airlines is in fact one of the world's most improved airlines in the last few years.
Okay, so if we're talking about the chances for all this to work and how it's going to pan out in the future, you spoke to the head of one of the big Saudi airlines.
Yeah, I did speak to Jan Albrecht a few months ago, and the plans are really ambitious. 12 years, 30 million people into Saudi Arabia, a Red Sea project that aims to complete its first phase by 2022 in 4 years. It's really quite a lot, and he talked about it from an aviation perspective, and he's just said that there's an interest, there's a demand for it, and they just want to get travelers back to where they belong.
Okay, so they're already gearing up for this. This is not just some theoretical plan from the government. The businesses are already supporting this.
Oh, absolutely. In Saudi Arabia, these are ambitions grander than any the Gulf has ever seen. So we can understand why, you raise your eyebrows at these kinds of things. But they're really pushing for a lot of economic diversification, especially into tourism.
Okay, fantastic. Well, that's Saudi tourism. Exciting plans ahead. You've been watching Inside AB. We are live every morning at 10 a.m. every week morning. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do join the conversation by commenting below. But for now, thank you.